Let's understand the DEX measures inside Power BI. So DEX are primarily used to create new calculated values, and they always refer to entire column or entire table for calculation. For example, if you calculate sum of total quantity, then the quantity exists inside sales table, so it will refer the sales table. Inside that table it will refer to the quantity column. Also, the DEX measures cannot be seen because these are only the calculated fields. So when we use certain filters, then these can be seen. We will understand this while looking at the Power BI live dashboard right now. But before that, let's understand two things. There are two kinds of measures. One is implicit measure and second is explicit measures. Implicit measures are predefined, pre-calculated measures inside Power BI, and explicit measures are the measures which we create in Power BI. So let's go into the live environment and try to understand the difference between both of them. Here we are standing in our Power BI dashboard and we are having our sales data table here. If we click here inside this table, you can see table tools appear. On the top we can see there is an option of new measure. So if we click on that, let it get loaded, we can create a measure. So right now I am creating a measure. Let's give this measure a name of quantity sold. And what do we want? So we want to sum the quantity sold. So this exists inside the sales data table. So we select sales data table, and inside sales data table order quantity we are selecting, we press OK and we press enter. Once we do that, you can see that quantity sold is showing here. However, this cannot be seen visually at the moment on the dashboard because this needs to come through any filter context. What I mean by filter context, I will discuss that later on. But this quantity sold is our measure at the moment, and all the measures are shown through this calculated formula. As you can see, a calculator symbol is showing here. So this is showing that this is our calculated column, or sorry, instead of calculated column, this is our measure. Now let's bring this measure here. So I click on that and you can see our total quantity sold is 7,890. And let's bring our what we can call as products. So our product, the product lookup table is here. So we select our products. So let's bring our product here. Yes, and let's make it in a tabular format. So this is our product and all the quantities sold are showing here. This measure is known as explicit measure because we have explicitly created it. Now there are other measures as well which we can call as implicit measure. So inside the sales table, if I go here and click on this order quantity directly, then you can see automatically a total quantity is showing without using the measure which we created. So this is the implicit measure, which means the Power BI is already having that measure pre-built inside it. Then you may understand that why there is a difference between implicit and explicit measure. Then one important thing to note that if you have created this formula explicit measure, this explicit measure can be used inside other formulas. Right now this is the formula of sum, but inside this sum formula we can put if condition and create other formulas as well. So this is helpful in that as well. Also, there are multiple hundreds and hundreds of formula which you can use through explicit measures creation, as you can see here. Also, one important thing which I would like to let you know about the symbols here. So if you see the symbol, the measure is always shown through a calculator. Power BI identifies the sum total. So if any data point can be do a numerical calculation, so it provides this symbol. And if there is any calculated column, so we have calculated and created this calculated column in our previous session. So this symbol is shown by Power BI. I hope you understood the basic difference between implicit explicit measures and how to create them. Thank you so much for watching.